Hey, you may have noticed the new thumbnail. It's time for the Cabaret Club saga. This is gonna take like a week, at least. I've actually not done with it yet, but it's already like, so it's many videos in. Oh, it's a big old time-consuming thing. I'm editing a lot of it out, obviously, but yeah, mostly showing the championship stuff, but story stuff, and turns out there's a lot more story stuff than I thought. On top of the tournament itself, there's dates with the characters, which then turn into sub-stories, which are based on the conversations from those dates. So I'm like, oh, okay, so I kind of need to show all of this if I want to show the sub-stories I do. And so that's where we're at, kind of. And more cutscenes play as you progress through the championship. I'm mostly cutting out the parts where I walk around the entire town and buy every single property one by one by just finding what to click on the map. And whenever I have to grind or prove my rank within the tournament, I skip all of those matches, but I show the championship match at the end of each of the one, which, frankly, they're almost functionally identical, except the championship ones are more interesting, because you'll see why. So that's what's going on. If you don't care about what type of content this is within Yakuza, then nothing has changed, just keep watching. If you find yourself not interested in the Cabaret Club stuff and don't want to watch it, just keep an eye on those thumbnails, and once it switches back to the normal Kiryu thumbnail, then just come back. That's if you're watching these as they come out live. If you're watching this in the future, where they're all already out, then you can just go to the playlist and you can just skip to the next normal episode, and you will have missed basically nothing. Outside of the actual Cabaret Club stuff. Yeah, the power of thumbnails to show different content. See you guys. Championship match. Alright, so there's a few more cast members than you may have seen before, but also other stuff. People are higher level, we have more reputation, other progression has happened, and so on. So where's my ranking? Does that show up somewhere? Club status. Yeah. So I finally broke the record. The champion has 1.2 million. I got to 1.34 million. Yeah. Which apparently means, yes, why do I win, but didn't win. And I now need to challenge the champion one-on-one. And I don't know what that means yet, because I haven't done that yet. But they have 1,500 fans. I have more. Where do I look at my fans? I have about 3,000 fans. 25 hostesses now. The scouting button doesn't work anymore. I can't get any more hostesses, I guess, that way. So just quests, I guess. I guess that when I get to the next league, I can probably get more hostesses that way. Yeah, every single partner shop is lit up, because I pretty much did all those in one go. I think you guys were watching that part happen. So we're gonna try to win? I don't know how this works. It's just there's a new feature, championship. Boom. Foreshine, owned by the bygone legend Yuki. They're the league underdog. They're such an underdog that we have double the fans and make more money than the champion. League champ, fresh league champ. The new Kanzaki Group Club making headway thanks to its ace, Kana. Hiroshima, sweet goddess. We'll find out how this mechanic works, huh? Alright. Open with this lineup. Basically, I try to prioritize getting each of those 4 prongs of the diagram on the right as far out as possible, and I try. So when I'll just keep adding new people, and whoever I'm adding is trying to supplement whatever the weakest element of that thing is, and I just try to avoid anybody I can see who has a bad mood. So everyone here is smiling. They all have the pink and gold icons. And then I also try to avoid negative status effects. Like right now, the headmistress, who is a fantastic character, she's very high level on my group right now because she's really good to keep on the crew all the time. She has a maxed out talk meter or something like that, and she's just really effective. But I'm not taking her right now because she has the status effect stressed. I think her mood is okay, but she's stressed apparently, and that seems like it'd be a bad thing. But I'm basically making this up because I actually don't know which stuff to prioritize over what. Most of these people have been on here before. That one person is level 1. They're a weird exception. Their stats are okay, and they're in a good mood, and they're silver rank and everything. But I brought them along in particular because they have 800 hit points. They're level 1, and so they have like minimum stats. But for some reason, their minimum stats involve their health meter being maxed out at 800 out of 800, meaning that she has more hit points. She has more HP than any other character I've ever had. And now that we're getting more popular and more people are coming in, having people with more HP is actually super helpful because I just watched my entire roster get worn down. All right, let's learn what a championship game looks like. At last, the Fresh League Championship. Ooh, so it's finally time. I've got butterflies. It's our first one-on-one battle. And to make things worse, it's a championship match, so it'll attract an audience. What makes it different than running the club on any other night? I did a few of these as a hostess, and even though the stakes were different back then, it was still intense. Oh, that's not what I want to hear. What if I spill on a customer or something? You'll do fine, Koyuki-chan. Fear of failure is worse than failure itself. Yuki-san. I've done everything from tripping to spilling a fruit platter on a customer's lap, and I always came out okay. Well, yeah, they're not gonna kill you. She spilled a drink into the fire. Wow, so not even you were perfect, Yuki-san. I'll take comfort in that, and work through my fears too. How did she recover from dropping a fruit platter on a guy? Well, the more we know about our enemy, the better we'll feel. So who are we up against here? They're called Hiroshima Sweet Goddess, and of course, it's one of Kanzaki's. They're the newest club in the group, but their #1 girl is Kana-chan, and she's spectacular. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that she's how they became the Fresh League champion. Yuki-san, how do you know all this? It's my job to know about our competitors, so I researched them on this forum I lurk on. Oh, the internet. Tell me more. But the rest of the staff are nothing to write home about. In fact, there's a rumor that they've got big egos, so if we can come out together as a team, we can win. You've really done your homework. All this information, but I get the feeling the game might just play exactly how it always does, meaning there's gonna be none of this will come into play, but we'll see. Long time no see, everyone. Kanzaki. I admittedly didn't expect you to climb this high. Moldy as you are, you're still a legend, Yuki-san. Excuse me? You take that back. Yuki-san's not moldy yet. Don't say you should have stopped a word sooner. What do you mean yet? Regardless, your little rally ends here. Allow me to introduce you to Kana-chan, the #1 girl of Hiroshima Sweet Goddess, and your opponent today. It's a pleasure. So you're Kana-chan. Kana has the potential to lead the next generation of hostesses. You should study her closely. And Kana, I need not remind you that failure won't be tolerated, correct? That's a weird thing to say in front of your competition. That you like have to they have to like crack the whip, and you aren't as confident apparently. Of course not, sir. Why are you undercutting your own person in front of the competition? That's just bad strategy. Sorry, but I don't plan on losing. Neither do I. Wow, is it getting steamy in here or what? Let's get this battle started before it gets too hot to handle. The Cabaret Club Grand Prix Fresh League Championship. Tonight, Sotenbori Forshine challenges the reigning champ, Hiroshima Sweet Goddess. How do you do a simultaneous event? Like, are we in the same location competing? Or, like, in the same Cabaret Club somehow? But that would have a home team advantage, right? Or are we gonna split screen? Or is it just gonna be a normal event, but I try to beat a number, but there's just drama in the cutscenes around it? We can win this. I'm with you there. I'll give it my all. Girls, let's crush it. Hana-san, please. You know you're going to win if you do what you always do. We'll do our own thing. Yeah. Let's start the Cabaret Club battle.
さあ、ついにやってまいりました。リーグチャンピオンシップ。 果たして勝利の女神はどちらに微笑むのか。
全力でいきますよ。
負けらんねえな。
キャバクラグランプリナンバーワンを選ぼうの。ついに頂上決戦。
That's a fantastic screenshot. Okay, so we have 2 meters and I have to beat their meter. Okay. Why do they have meter? Why do they already have fever meter? What? Nothing's. They don't haven't even made sales yet. You need sales to have a fever meter. He's poor, so I'll give it the. Oh, they're both the same rank. Okay. You have more hit points, so you go in. I go for the biggest smile, then I go for the lowest rank for that smile. Strategy. All right, so gold, bronze. Oh, you're happy with the bronze? Go for it. They have the same rank. I go for whoever has the most hit points, because I don't want to wear my characters down to nothing, because that's bad. I am a good boss. Silver, platinum, gold, bronze. Go for it. They're poor. By the way, yes, this does make me deeply uncomfortable. The weird management of people based on their appeal to other people and then min-maxing happiness on a financial level. It's generally creepy. That's a towel. Ta-da! If you do these right, their meters usually fill back up, so they last longer. That's a ashtray. New table. Waiting for them to get seated. Okay. Gold, silver, silver. You have a lot of hit points though, so let's just put you in. Pulling ahead on fever, but I'm not ahead on sales. I don't really know how fever works on that level, I guess. Alright, every table's full. I'd be in great place if I could use the fever. That's a guest class. Yeah, I've memorized them now. Oh, maybe doing the orders correctly does more fever. It's a towel. That might be do it. Okay. I'm winning. This is good. Ah, fever. Don't you want to stay around here forever? No? Okay. She's doing good, so gracious send-off. Yeah, more fans, even though I'm probably going to change the league if I win this match, I guess, is how this works. Which means I have to get new fans altogether. Don't you want to extend your session? Yeah! I would like more money, please. Average man, which is the best average is the best customer I can get. And guest class. Towel. That crossfading in the soundtrack. Extend session, you're happy. She has hit points. Yeah. I keep calling them hit points, which makes it sound more violent. I'm winning. And like very generic like house music is playing. Is this house? I actually don't know the electronica genres very well. Gracious send-off. Man, he's so happy. I'm gonna have so many fans. I get fever again? Oh my god. Do it. Wait, does me use I think me using fever, I said fever with a B on accident just now. I think me using fever actually makes them lose their fever meter. That's crazy. Oh, they declined it. Yeah, I think whoever uses fever makes everybody lose their fever meter in these head-on-head matches. So if I use fever, then I benefit from fever and they don't get to have fever, which means it'd be like suicidal to try to it'd be like suicidal to try to charge up to like rank 2 because you're just letting your opponent potentially use it and then you don't get any. Gracious send-off. That's just what I pick every time, basically. Maximize future growth. But maybe doing it with the girls also works? I don't know. Wow, you really... Yeah, she's turning out to be good. I just got her right before this match started. Ah. Multitasking. Gracious send-off. The little orange head ladies are great because they're bronze, so they cost nothing, and in addition to which means that they have less negative effect on your outcome at the end. But at the same time, they have a maxed out meter. One of them's like max love, and one of them's max like party, I think. Don't you want to? Oh, I can't have you extend session. Damn it. Okay, so I'm gonna win. Like no, like I got the next fever. Yeah, it depletes her meter by the same amount. Yeah, they're doomed. I win. Towel. Ta-da! Well, it's, they're average. That means they're a high roller in this neighborhood. I should probably use the platinum. I haven't used her all night. It's because she's never the best person for anybody. Her stats actually aren't very good. So maybe I shouldn't be using her in the first place. She's somehow ranked as platinum. I think because she's the character that's the most important to the story. But she's actually doesn't have any specialty. Sorry, I was trying to see if I could get a better option here. Because she's out, isn't she supposed to be elegant? Yeah, she's S rank elegant. So I guess they might have liked her more. That was the one time somebody was coming in. Although they're poor, so I don't know. Extend session? Oh, I'm just trying to get more money in the last 30 seconds. We're a moment away from getting a fever. Help, please. That's guest class. R1. There we go. Oh my god, this is the most I've ever made. Do you want... I'll send her in. I didn't... she probably just finished. Her health meter seems infinite. Guest class. She also looks vaguely surprised in her photo. Gracious send-off. Everybody's in a good mood today. I bet you the numbers are inflated on this night so that you can make more money on average. Because even they're doing better than their best. They're beating their own high score too right now. And I beat my own high score by a wide margin. Damn. Oh, they spent they spent 50,000 on presents. My staff cost 60,000 more though. So we had almost equal negatives. I lost 10 grand more, but I made a lot more than they did. Wow. Beat them on set charge sales, beat them on drink sales. I don't really know the difference between... Oh, wait. So set charge must mean... I haven't paid very close attention to the white parts of the screen, just the red ones before. I assume set charge is like how much it costs to come in the door, right? So if it costs 140 grand, it might even be it might be 10 grand per person. So maybe I got 14 guests and they had 10. So that's probably based on fans. Yeah, I think that's okay. So there's some information here that's helpful when you're facing off against somebody. I think set charge sales is how many people, what people pay when they come in the door. So if you're beating them on that, that means your fans are bringing in more people. You're more popular, which I am apparently. Food drink sales is how much you're making once they're in, which that's a ranking of how good your service is and how good your employees are. So that means Yeah, so if you're tied, if you're ahead or behind on set charge sales, then you know you need more fans in order to compete. But if you're equal and you win or lose based on food drink sales, then you know that you either have better or worse service. If your set charge sales are not identical, then it's harder to compare your food drink sales because you at least have to do some math, because that means that we're dealing with a different number of customers. There we go. Paradise League promotion. Oh, I pressed X on accident and it skipped that. My god. Alright, Seiko's 14. Serena's 15. Whoa. Murafushi, the one that has 800 HP, went even higher now because she skipped straight from rank 1 to rank 6. Alright. She's now tied with Koyuki, the platinum character I don't use enough. I need to just make myself use her more, I guess. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm afraid of using her because she's platinum, but she's cheap too. She's only 20 grand. Whereas gold people can be 30 and stuff. And silver's 30, gold is 40. So I've been scared away from using her because she's platinum, but I didn't pay attention to the fact that she mysteriously has less. She's low salary. Not mysteriously, it's because this is her place. So she's invested in the success of this place. She looks really weird as the only person that I've glammed out. I'm saying so many strange words. And the winner is... We already know. We already know. Sotenbori Forshine. Why isn't this voice acted? And with that, the Fresh League has a fresh new champion. We did it! We beat the snot out of the suite. Yeah! You guys did great out there. Impossible. I'm sorry. You guys weren't even here, were you? Didn't you go home? The contrivance of how everyone's in here for these conversations when they have a different place of business in a different location is a weird feeling. You've proved just how useless you are today, Kana. Be gone. The group has no further need of you. What? Just like that? Oh, it's gonna be exactly like the 5 billionaires, where whenever one of them is defeated, I'm gonna hire them. Huh? Really? The Kanzaki group is the embodiment of perfection. Make all the excuses you want, but you lost to this dingy club and you've sullied our name in doing so. Don't make the mistake of showing your faces before me again. Oh, all of them are gone. Do I get to hire all of them? Yuki-san and Kiryu, was it? It seems I've underestimated you. But with the Paradise League up next, you'll soon find yourself, well, out of your league. Throw yourself a little party if you want tonight, but there will be no mercy next time. Farewell. Goodbye, supervillain guy. This is really weird stakes to have for no reason. And stay out. He really gets under my skin. Mine too. It's like he has a talent for it. Maybe he should be like in an anti-host club. Well, the good news is, maybe that's why he has bad clubs. The good news is that we get to move on to the next league. Yes! This is far from over. So what are you gonna do about this? You just got us fired. And we had finally got a club where we didn't have to try. Oh, well, that's probably why you lost. Did you get lazy or something? If you'd pulled more weight, we'd still have our jobs. What? You're the one who just said you didn't try. I was really hustling the whole time. Are you giving us lip now? You're just stuck up because people think you're cute. She gets one compliment and suddenly she thinks that she's the queen. What a prissy bitch. No, that's... Hey, what's going on here? Huh? I'm sorry, this is an A to B conversation. Maybe see your way out of it. I'm guessing we don't hire these two people because they're shitty, horrible garbage people, and they apparently are bad employees, and they don't have names. No, oh shit. No, I've decided you should be ashamed of yourselves, ganging up on poor Kana-chan like that. What? I'm not one to pick fights, but you two were totally useless tonight. Even I could tell Kana-chan was the only one doing any work. How could you tell? Where did this competition take place? I don't understand the logistics of this game. You're both just big ol' buttheads. Excuse you? If she throws a punch, you'll break it up, right? Yeah. Kana-chan was radiant out there tonight. Every customer from her tables left with an ear-to-ear grin. Wait, Kana owns the place, but also has to go to the tables? How does she manage then? I feel like I have an advantage because I'm managing without actually having to deal with customers directly, besides a towel. And you tell her to work harder? I'm sorry, but are your eyes working, or are they just decorations for your noses? What? Who do you think you are? I like that girl. Yeah. Kana-chan, don't you dare take what these haters said to heart. You were awesome. So stay confident, okay? Right. Thank you. Oh, so you're just gonna snuggle up to the enemy. This is so lame. Let's go. And have a fun trip back to Loserville. What she thinks qualifies as insults are fascinating. Koyuki-san, thank you. It's all good. I'm sorry too. I didn't mean to escalate things like that. I was pretty sure you were gonna get punched. Well, we're all guilty of adding fuel to the fire sometimes. But it's still not good. Yeah. Is that what I did? I guess I'll be more careful from now on. On the bright side, I think you made a lasting impression. We can bill you as the fire-breathing hostess or something. Hey, that's good. What? That's not okay. You're laughing too? Horsheim seems like a fun club. This is how I wanted my club to be too. I only became a hostess after Kanzaki-san scouted me for the job. But I found the job fun, and Kanzaki-san seemed to have high expectations for me, so I worked my hardest to meet them. But the older girls didn't seem to like me because of that. The better my results, the more nasty things they said about me. That's terrible. But I couldn't let that be an excuse, so I worked through it, and yet I still lost everything in the end. If only I'd endured it better. Maybe I could have worked harder to make up for them. Kana-chan? That isn't right at all. What? Cabaret Club isn't something you can bear all by yourself. The girls, the staff, the manager, everyone has to work together to earn every smile. It's a team effort. Kiryu-san. But trying to carry all that by yourself, it would break even the strongest of us. If you can share the struggles, you can share the joy too. Isn't that the same way with friends? Friends. You're right. I tried to carry it all alone. I didn't want to depend on anyone but myself, so they wouldn't hate me. But if I never thought of anyone around me as a friend, how could I expect them to treat me any differently? Kana-chan? Well, if you'd like, would you want to become our friend? What? It might be small compared to Kanzaki Group, but I think this club might be just where you've always wanted, Kana-chan. Koyuki-chan. And I think I'd like to be your friend too. Is that okay? Of course. If you'll have me, I'd love to. Wonderful. Thanks, Kana-chan. Hey, Platinum Hostess. Oh shit. Those are gonna stack up. Koyuki-chan sure looks happy. Huh. Sometimes it takes a fight to make us grow. I know the feeling. Isn't Yuki not a host? Doesn't she just manage with me? So we have two managers, but Kana-chan had to wait tables? What? They don't. I don't think they have a manager. I knew it'd be rough, but I didn't expect Kana-chan to actually lose. I'm more perturbed by that chintzy. Such a chintzy. Bleh. I'm more perturbed that such a chintzy club could disgrace the Kanzaki name. I'm rather pleased, to be honest. Ha. Well, we have stronger establishments in the Paradise League. They have no chance this time, right, Aika? Probably not. I mean, I'll fight to win, but I still plan on having a good time. Aika-san, you're such a free spirit. Or Shine. I'll remember this. Of course you will, because it's still happening in real time. We're in active, direct competition with each other. Oh, hey, she's right over here. Kiryu-san, hello again. Oh, what fascinating dialogue. Keep up the great... So all of the platinum hostesses are gonna all add up around here, but none of the other employees show up until we open, I guess. Alright. Kiryu-san, are you ready to start taking on the Paradise League? Are these clubs going to be all that different? Well, the Paradise League is full of those shot-pounding, cork-popping, let-all-the-good-time roll types, you know? Not really. You know, party people. The type who order a champagne tower before they even sit down. Oh, so I need to focus on the party stat. Okay, good to know. They're always like, yeah, so wasted and woo, this party's off the chain. Or whatever it is they're saying these days. The funny thing is it's written like outdated dialogue. The party's off the chain. But it might have not been outdated dialogue, honestly, when this game came out 10 years ago? Originally? Maybe, I don't know. I don't know lingo either, so I'm a bad judge of this part. Okay. So the kind of people who thrive on a high energy atmosphere. Not really my style. Me either. That's why we need some girls in here who can really kick things up a notch. So we match high energy customers with high energy girls. Sounds right to me. Just so you know, the league champion is Aika, also known as the Party Queen. I take it she earned the title. Well, when it comes to brightening a mood, she's world class. They say she can turn a funeral into a party. That's distressing. Keg stands on the coffin. Wow, sounds like we got our work cut out for us. Yeah. So I think we're going to need to make sure our girls can hold their own at a party. Oh no, all my old ladies that are fun to talk to are all going to be useless now. Good point. Oh, hey you two. Oyuki-chan, Kana-chan, what's up? Well, since Kana-chan just joined us and all, I was hoping we could throw her a little welcoming party. That's thoughtful of you. Thanks! It's something I'd like to make a habit of. Well, we were just talking about learning how to be more upbeat. And it'd be a good team building exercise. It'd be a good team building exercise too. Then it's settled. No time like the present. Zubaraya would be the perfect spot for this. Kiryu-san, you're footing the bill. I am. Yay! It's almost like he's a millionaire or something. Not yay. Kiryu, you have so much money, and you literally don't know what to do with it. I'm convinced you don't have a home. Like, you're a millionaire who does not appear to have a home. Admittedly, it's a Japanese millionaire, so the scale's very different, and that the millionaire means literally different things, because I'm talking about yen. But you don't have a home, I don't think. When are you gonna move into anywhere?
こうやってみんなでお酒を飲むのってなんだか新鮮ですね。そうだね。最近は忙しかったからこういう機会もなかったし、じゃあ今日はたくさん飲んで楽しみましょう。
What the fuck?
そうだな。
小雪ちゃん、楽しむのもいいけど、今日は決起集会なんだからね。分かってますって。あれ？もう一つ何かありましたよね。
おいおい、しっかりしろよ。今日は決起集会と新人歓迎会だろ。カーナが新しく入ってきたんだからな。
それと店長として桐生さんもね。皆さんこれからよろしくお願いします。じゃあ桐生さんにかなちゃんと戦力が増えましたし、お二人ともよろしくお願いしますね。
ああ、
よろしくお願いします。かなちゃんって年いくつ？20歳です。やっとお酒飲めるようになりまして。あ、私より若い。私21なの。あ、じゃあお姉さんですね。お姉さん、初めて言われたかも。いい響き。
わかるぜ。
I thought you weren't supposed to ask about
っ
ages.
ておいくつなんですか？
俺は38だ。
あ、年下なんだ。へえ。
I tried not. I was like, oh, don't ask about her age. But no, that was bad.
大丈夫ですから。若くないのは本当ですし。
I had chicken once.
そんなことねえよ。
かなちゃんって蒼天堀にはよく来るの？いえ、この大会で初めて来たんです。新幹線に乗ったのも初めてで、ちょっとテンションが上がっちゃいました。車内販売とかいろいろ買っちゃうよね。
わかるぜ。
私新幹線って乗ったことないのよ。そうなんですか？じゃあ今度の社員旅行はみんなで新幹線に乗りましょうよ。どこに行くの？東京とか。それもいいわね。経費で落ちないから各自負担になるけど。世知辛いです。
This is not. It's not enough time to pick.
ちょっと緊張します。蒼天堀も初めてなんだもんね。人混みに慣れてないならナンパには気をつけるんだよ。かなちゃん可愛いから声かけられやすそうだしね。そんなことは。
強引なナンパ野郎が来たらすぐに俺を呼べ。助けに行くぜ。
お、桐生さん頼もしい。じゃあその時はよろしくお願いします。とは言っても私ナンパってされたことないんですよね。小雪ちゃんナンパされたいの？
どうなんだ？
いえ全然。ぐいぐいナンパしてくるような男の人とか苦手ですし。でもやっぱり女としてはナンパされる程度の魅力は欲しいっていうか。そうなんだ。複雑なのね。
なるほどな。まあ俺もよく街でグイグイ来る男どもに声をかけられるが、確かに気持ちのいいもんじゃねえな。
桐生さんのとはまた違う気がしますが。
ま、それもそうか。
あ、もうこんな時間。縁も竹縄ですね。
Shit.
じゃあ桐生さん、最後締めてもらってもいいですか？
ああ、わかった。みんな
Excellent choice.
営業頑張ろうな。
はい。神崎なんてやっつけてやるんだから。私を手放したことを後悔させてあげますよ。みんな頼もしい。私もオーナーとして頑張らなきゃ。
じゃあ最後は一本締めでお開きにするぞ。よー。
It's vaguely stressful because I'm like just watching it happen. I'm slightly distracted by the weird like karaoke dialogue screen. That's weird. But I'm trying to just process what they're saying, and I'm hearing their voices in Japanese, but I'm trying to read it in English because the Japanese is not useful to me. But I'm kind of distracted by the voice acting while it's happening, and I'm trying to process the situation. And then out of nowhere, just options just come up where I have like 3 seconds to pick something, and most of the time spent just reading the options, and I'm like, I definitely just like blind picked a few times where I'm like, I did not process that fast enough. Definitely feel like you have an advantage if you can just understand what they're saying, because they're going fast. That's faster than the dialogue like has ever gone in Yakuza. Well, that was a fun night. That was the first time I really got to sit down and talk to people this whole year. Kana-chan, the year's almost over. Whoa. Levels. Oh, cool, neat. She's just instantly level 6. Well, we went out together to get to know each other, so wouldn't you say we're all a little closer?
Hi.
You're right. I feel like I know Yuki-san and Kana-chan better already. But next time I want to dig up some dirt on Kiryu-san. Oh, that sounds good. Let's save that for another time. With strong bonds like this, we should have no problem taking on Osaka's heaven's goddess. Yeah. But like, with 4 voices, which I can't do that because I'm not magic. So how much money do I have to make now? Huh. That... Huh. I need to get fans, obviously. But like... Oh, it doesn't tell me my high score from that event. Didn't I make like 1800 or something? Like, getting all the way up to 21 doesn't sound like that much higher, honestly. Also, I'm calling 1800 and 2100 even though they're 2.1 million. It's easier to say if I just ignore the last 3 zeros, which, admittedly, they're always zeros. Every drink, every admittance, everything costs at least everything costs intervals of 1,000. So those last 3 zeros are kind of not useful, significant figures. All right, so this might not be super hard, except for the fact that I might have. Yeah, it's probably not fair to compare it to my existing progress because I need to rebuild the fan base from scratch, and I need to have employees that are good in that field. That's going to be interesting. All right, 1 down though, 3 to go.
これは行くぞお金持ちが
パーティーはこれからだ。
楽しいですねフォーシャイン最高
Oh, Kiryu-san. I've been slaving away at the script for Yakuza Sunset 4, but I feel like I'm still missing a little something. I think I need more action, more fighting. And rumor has it, you're taking on some group of horrible land sharks right now. Do you think I can join in? I want to experience a fist fight firsthand. Oh yeah, he's C rank as you would expect. I don't know how to fight. This is a great plan.